Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing 10 things I've learned since I've graduated. It's been a year and yeah. So just a little backstory before I begin. Um, I graduated from Jackson State University on April 28th, 2018 with a Bachelor's of Science degree in math. And so originally I was supposed to graduate with a bachelor's of science in mathematics education. But in January, before I graduated in April, I realized that I did not want to teach. Like, that wasn't for me. I wanted to do something totally different. Like, teaching was just not in my future. Well, it wasn't in my near future. Let me put it like that. So yeah, I went through my last semester thinking about what am I gonna do when I graduate. So I found a program that I really like, that really aligns with my passion and what I feel like is my purpose. And so I didn't apply to the program until after graduation because I had it in my mind that I was going to work for city planning in Madison County like I've been doing, except I was going to go work full time, and I was going to stack my paper for the summer after graduation. I was going to move out in August, get my own place, like I'm a grown woman, period. And so May 15th, I think, I got my acceptance into the program. And I didn't think I was going to be accepted because I never finished the application. Like, I didn't take the GRE or turn in my transcript. But since I was going from Jackson State to Jackson State, I didn't have to do either. And so I got the acceptance letter, and I was just like, oh my God, like, I'm going to grad school now. Like, I'm about to be lit. So get the acceptance letter. I started searching around for graduate assistant positions because I live in Canton. I didn't want to have to drive from Canton to Jackson every day. So I contacted housing first, and then I contacted like other departments. I ended up getting a job with housing, which I love, which is where I'm currently at now. My walls are bare because I'm moving, but still. So yeah, like all of the summer, I saw like my friends moving into houses, moving out of state, getting engaged, falling in love. And so it brings me to my first thing that I've learned over this past year, and that is comparison is truly the thief of joy. Like, I just want to say first, thank you to Jawan for opening my eyes to that, because I was really becoming depressed because I felt like, oh, I'm not doing as much as they're doing. Like, I'm just gonna go to grad school and be back on campus like a grown ass child up here, like, And then when I finally got back on campus, it was like, why she still here? Like, she needs to grow up, this and that. Them not knowing that, like, I work here, I'm employed. You get what I'm saying? But still, I just felt like, none of my friends were here. And so they were out doing grown up things, and I'm back on campus sitting on the plaza because the grad assistant job that I have pays really good. So I go do my job, and then like in my free time, I hang with my neos. But it was just like, it was really hurting me because I feel like I should have been doing more, or I should have more, if that makes sense. Like, I just feel like I wasn't being a grown up. I was just back in college, being a college kid, and it just really hurt me. And I almost let that defeat me, but I kept it pushing. I had to talk with Jawan. I thank him. I thank God for godly friends and everything, because Jawan is truly amazing. So shout out to Jawan for being there for me. So the second thing I've learned is that you should explore things that you are passionate about and that you're interested in. So over this past year, I have been moving forward and living for me, if that makes sense. So anything that I find interesting, I try it out. Even if it's a DIY project, if it's cooking something new, if it's vlogging, like whatever I find interesting or that I want to try, I do it because it's. I always ask myself, when is the last time I've done something new? When is the first time you've done something for the first time? So I want to be able to live while I'm young, even though I want to live when I'm old too. But the bones ain't gonna be how they supposed to be. So I found that you should definitely explore new things. You should explore your passions, things you always thought about doing but never got the chance to do. Like, you should try to do that. I know that nowadays, we're so consumed about post grad life and making it big and getting a good job and doing this and that, but you should really take time for yourself and explore things that you're truly interested in that make you happy, because at the end of the day, your happiness is most important, period. That's on that. So the third thing I learned was that it is super hard for me to meet new people. I don't say for everybody else, but okay, how I work on campus or whatever. So I worked in the freshman dorm. So none of these people are my age, for one. The people that I'm in my cohort with are 20 to 30 years older than me. So the things that I want to do and hang out, they don't want to do. Like, they're married with kids, this and that. So yeah, it was hard. I wanted to meet new people so bad, like new friends, like, because all of my friends were just so busy. Ooh, excuse me. Living their life, being free, being grown up. So I just wanted new people that I could hang with on a regular basis. Like, I used to hang out with them, like, not like a whole group, but like two people. Like, honestly, a guy and a girl. Just two people that I could just, like, hey, let's go for drinks or let's do this. Like, I could do that with my friends, but it has to be like 3 weeks in advance. You have to submit a letter. It's just a lot of work. So I really just want to meet some new people, and because new people can introduce you to new things, and that's a part of growing. So yeah, I still haven't met any new people other than like my freshman residents. Those are my babies. They're really amazing. I love them. So the fourth thing that I learned is that a hobby or outlet is needed. Let me tell you, baby, post-grad life is depressing because of my first statement about comparison. Like, you have to find something that you can do to take away from like all the pressure. Like, especially even if you're going to grad school or even if you're starting a new job, you need to find something that's relaxing to you. So my outlet is, I like to write raps on occasion. Like, when I get stressed, I write raps, or when I'm bored, I write raps. Or like, vlogging is a hobby of mine, an outlet, because I like to edit and try new things. Like, I'm still learning, but it's good. Another outlet is I write poetry, but I don't share my poetry. Like, that's something for me. I just started sharing my raps because they're not like, bar, this and that. It's just like whatever come out my mouth. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it don't. I'll add a little clip so y'all can hear some of the stuff I be saying. We finna see where this go. Alright. Yeah. This will happen when I think about you, and how you was my boo, and how you wasn't true, and how you did me dirty, and how you really hurt me. And yeah, I'm moving on cause it wasn't for me. I thought you was the realest nigga ever. Yeah, you was the realest nigga, let you tell it. But you wasn't shit, and I let you hit it. But yeah, like, find a hobby. Like, my next hobby or next thing I'm gonna try to get into is DIY things, like Pinterest and stuff, like decorating and upscaling. I want to learn how to sew. I've really been interested in learning to sew for a long time, so hopefully I can get into that soon. The reason I keep this down is because I wrote it down because I'm very forgetful. The fifth thing I learned was that it's okay to not have it all together. Like, you can ask my friends. Like, I've broken down many times behind this because I felt like my life was not going at the pace that I wanted it to go. And I felt like I was very stagnant in my progression and my growth. And so one day I was talking to, I think it was the league. Yeah, I was talking to them, and I was telling them how I felt. And once again, Jawan came through with the message. He prayed for me, and like the next day or something like that, I got a internship offer from my teacher from my previous semester. And then I was just like, I know God is not a genie or anything, but when you have people in your corner that truly love and care about you and truly pray for you and want the best for you, things are gonna come. And also that it's okay not to have it together because God got it together. Like, God got me. I'm covered. Like, my relationship ain't where I wanted to be with God, but I know at this point in time, like right now on this day, God got me. God got it together. I might not have it together. I might not know I don't have it together, but God got it together. So if I have faith in Him and keep pushing forward, then things will change and things will get better and things will move. And from that, I also learned that progress is not a sprint, it's a marathon, because you continue to grow and continue to progress your whole life. Like, you never stop growing, you never stop learning, you never stop growing up. I don't know. Y'all can see that waterfall. Oh shit. So the sixth thing I learned was that you should travel, whether it's cheap travel or expensive travel. But this year, like from August until now, I could tell you I've been to Memphis probably once a month. Like, Dave & Buster's is my guilty pleasure. But no, like, for real, traveling is a great way to relieve stress because you get out of your normal routine. You get out of your normal, I can't think of what I'm trying to say, but it lets you just, forget about your worries now and just relax. Like, even if it's just a staycation, like getting a room or getting an Airbnb or just going down the road, like if it's just an hour or two away, like still like do that. But if I had the money, I would travel every month. Like in the summer, I try to take a trip every month, but traveling is good for the soul. Alright, my phone died. Well, it didn't die, but it, what I'm trying to say, I ran out of storage. So the seventh thing I learned was budgeting and saving is necessary. Like, I could save, like, during college, I could save, because I really didn't work a job while I was in school. Well, I did work a regular job, so, but when I graduated, I learned that it's necessary to save and budget for the simple fact that you don't know what might come about, and your parents, well, they might help. I'm not saying my mom won't help, but yeah, I just would rather not ask if I'm prepared and can do it for myself. So, like, my car started to mess up. It wouldn't heat up. Like, it was the middle of winter and now I'm freezing. So, like, my where you put the Freon, is it Freon? I don't know. It's whatever you pour in there to heat up. The little container had a crack in it, so that cost like $60, and then I needed a filter, and then my battery went out. Like, I've had the car for like 4 years, so wear and tear. I've never had anything major happen to my car over 4 years until this moment. So yeah, my battery died. What else happened? I forgot. But it really doesn't matter. It's just good to budget and have money in your savings for when things happen. Just like in December, I got paid like December 8th, and then I wasn't getting paid again until January 31st. So for 2 months, I had to budget one check. but it really was one check if you got a savings. So, you know, I was able to live my life and have a good, you know, Christmas break, and I made it through January, had grocery, and I bought new stuff for this apartment because I was originally living in transitional and not in the McAllister apartment. So yeah, budgeting is a major big deal. Period. Period. I feel like this. So I don't know what number I'm on, but I'll figure it out. I think I'm on 8. But yeah. Be unapologetically you. I hope I said that correctly. But just live your life for you. Like as I stated in the beginning, I was originally in school to be a math teacher, and I felt like me not wanting to be a teacher anymore was disappointing to a lot of people. And I felt like, you know, a lot of people were like, you know, you're gonna be great at this, you can do this. And you know, I'm just telling them like, I know I can do it, but I don't want to do it. And you can't make me do it by saying, you know, this is something that's good, that you will be good at, that you know, that people can benefit from. But then I had to think, I want to do something that I can benefit from and that other people can benefit from. So that's why I chose my graduate major to be public policy and administration with a concentration in economic and community development, mostly on the community development, unapologetically you. So over this year, I have grown a lot in my confidence and in the way that I walk, in the way that I talk, in the way that I dress, in the way that I'm just me. Like, you know, I'm not seeking anyone's approval for anything at this point. You know, if I want to do something, I'm going to do it. If I want to wear something, I'm going to wear it. And I really came to this realization. My high school class just had a 5-year kickback or whatever. And at the kickback, I realized, you know, like, none of these people really fool with me. You know, like, we was cool. You know how you cool, but you ain't friends. You know, we were cool, but you know, none of these people really was, they didn't fuck with me. So, you know, at that moment, I realized, you know, I've really grown, because, you know, at that kickback, I probably would have been trying to, you know, like, be all up in what they doing and not be comfortable with what I'm doing. You know, it was good to see them, and I had a great time, but I realized from that moment that I really have grown in myself, and that me just being me, like, I don't care. Like, once you begin to be comfortable in your skin and comfortable in who you are, you'll just, I'm telling you, you ain't gonna give a rat's ass, as my mother would say, about anything, about what anybody got to say about me. You know, or what anybody got to say about you, because you're living your life for you, and you're comfortable in yourself. So, just be you. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So the next thing is that a no is a blessing sometimes. So when a no is a blessing. So when I went back home for the summer to work or whatever, this is before I got the acceptance letter and before I really was just gonna be interested in this commercial plan. You know, going to school or whatever. So I realized that over this year I've had so many no's. I applied for several like secondhand jobs. Not because I needed it, but because, you know, I was just bored. I wanted to do I don't want to go into detail about it because it's just not something I want to discuss. But just know that a no can be a blessing. You're not getting that job, or you're not getting that man, or, you know, like anything that you feel is like a rejection. Rejection can be an elevation. So the last thing is The last thing is protect your energy, protect your peace. Y'all, I'm so good at cutting a mother. I'm so good at cutting people off now. If you're not matching my energy, my vibe, or you always negative, you always down talking somebody's success, this and that. I don't care if I don't like a person, no, I don't like a person, I ain't gonna fool with you. But if I see you doing something good, I'm gonna congratulate you. Like, I don't need any type of bad energy around me because that energy is real. Like, and you bringing all this negative energy over here, ruining my space, disrupting my peace, I'm not gonna have it. So, just protecting your peace and protecting the energy that you bring around you can really change you. Like, it can make you a happier person. Like, some people I removed from my life, and it has been amazing. Like, I ain't stressed about, um, do I can't explain. I really don't know what I've been talking about yet, but protect your peace, protect your energy, protect you. So, there's 10 things I've learned. I hope they didn't sound too basic, but all these things really connected to me because over this year, like from April 28th, 2018 to May 23rd, today's the 23rd, I've truly learned how to be myself and to be me, and I've truly grown and I've become in my opinion, a wonderful woman. I've learned that protecting your peace is a major goal, and that it's okay to say no, and it's okay to have people not like you. It's okay. It's okay. Like, overall, I've learned that it's okay. Period. Like, you're gonna wake up the next day. You're gonna live your life, and that's that. Like, when you go to bed, you're going to bed with you. And when you wake up, you gotta wake up with you. So just make sure you're happy in whatever you're doing, and that life gets hard, but you're gonna work harder. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it wasn't too boring, and I hope I didn't sound congested because I am sick. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and remember to always drink your water, mind your business, and live your best life.